Hello everyone, welcome in my research center. Today I will present you my new project, which is an in-game program that permits to align your ship with every destination point. But before to begin this video, I want to excuse for my English level, which is not perfect. And I'm sorry for the lag that can appear in the video because my computer have some problem recording, but that should be okay. So let's start. Here is the 0 point, that's the center of the universe. And just for showing you, I created the axis. So there is the x-axis, the y-axis, and the z-axis. So let's get into the ship. We are going into the main program, modify, and here is the 3 constant that permits to align your ship with every point. So the x point, the y, and the z. So for the moment, the ship should align on the center of the universe. So save and quit. I'm activating the gyroscope, and the ship is aligning at full speed, then at minimum speed, to be more precise, with the center of the universe. So let's take another point for example. I will say x0, y100, and z minus 50. Oh, 50. Save and quit, and the ship will align automatically to that point. So on the top left you can see the GPS coordinates of the front gyroscope, and if we are moving to the point, sorry for the lag, you can see that we are currently going into 0, 100, minus 50. I will go a bit slower, and we reached our point. That's amazing. So now I will say, okay, I want to return home. So 0, 0, 0, and the ship will align again at full speed with the 0 point, and then at minimum speed. So there is something interesting, but when I'm moving to the right, by example, the ship is constantly refreshing the alignment, and you can basically orbit into a point. That's cool. Yeah, for the moment you have to go by hand to activate thrusters by hand to move to any point, but there will be more improvement of this program soon. So how does this work? That's pretty simple. So I will go out of the ship. So there is 3 parts. The first part is the main program itself, okay? The second one is this cube of timer block. So still the developers do not permit to do infinite loop in programming. I simulated it by creating this cube of timer blocks. So that's they are basically doing the same thing. So every timer blocks activate the program, so executing the program, then activate themselves with a delay of 1 second. So I have an infinite loop that permits to refresh the program and refresh the alignment and the GPS coordinates. So that's the second part. I put 2 blocks of timer block. I'm not sure. I think one is enough, but yeah, for the moment that's working perfectly. The third part is the gyroscope. I decided to minimize the number of needed gyroscope for that program, so there is just 3. There is the front gyroscope, the back gyroscope. Both of them, they are aligned on the same X and Y axis. That's really important. And there is the top gyroscope, just here, which is aligned with the front gyroscope. This is really important. That creates an X-axis and a Y-axis for the ship that permits me to do absolutely everything I want for aligning my ship. So if you want to use it, it's pretty simple. You have to take the program, to have a block of timer, and to have your gyroscope named like this: front gyro, back gyro, top gyro. There is also a lot of control, and the program will do everything alone. There is also a lot of control panels, as you can see. If you are naming it good, that will present you the GPS coordinate. But that was basically for me, for calculating, aligning my ship and everything. If you don't put it, the program will work perfectly. But if you want to create them, you place a control panel, and for, by example, the front gyroscope, you have to name it GPSF space X, and the program will put the rest after with the coordinates. So GPSF X, GPSF Y, GPSF Z for the front gyroscope, the same for the back gyroscope but with a B, and the same for the top gyroscope with a T. Yeah, so there is a lot of things interesting with the program. That for the moment, as I told you, you have to go by hand at your point, but I think in the next update I will permit your ship to go alone into a point, or to go alone into a point at a certain distance, or you will be able, I think, to create a way with multiple points. So the ship will go to the first point, then to the second point, then to the third point, etc. And yeah, there is, as I told you, the possibilities to orbit around a point. Yeah, there is a lot of things to do to make auto mining ship go into an asteroid with some coordinates and mine alone and go back alone. There is a lot of things. I think the updates will come really soon. So feel free to try it, but please comment and vote, and if you have any question, do not hesitate to ask it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.